Good morning.
Good morning.
We got in late last night. Steph found this place. I guess it's just like a truck stop, basically.
So we broke a lot of cardinal rules yesterday. We left Medford, Oregon, which you guys know we ended up staying there longer than we intended. And I guess we're kind of on a deadline, but not like a super strict one. But we both felt like we needed to like kind of make time. And so we just thought we'd stay in Nevada somewhere. And so I looked up several places along I-80, and every time Mike's like, I can go further. I can go further.
Yeah, we ended up driving, what, 500 miles?
571. That's without getting off on exits and stuff.
Almost 600 miles.
Yeah. We normally only do like 6 to 6.5 hours because it's just better for us, better for the camper, better for everybody. 9.5 hours, not including stops. 9.5 drive time yesterday. So, what time did we get in?
It was after 9. It was like 9:15 or 9:30.
That's too late.
So we're heading to Salt Lake today. We're supposed to stay at a Harvest Host tonight, but I actually need to call them to make sure that we can park early. Steph has to get stuff done for work, so she's got to go into town to do that. Into the city of Salt Lake.
I mean, it is town because there's like no towns in Nevada. There's these little bitty towns along I-80.
But we kind of need to hustle because she may have to make an appointment at 2 and it's 9:30.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-hour drive, so we kind of need to get going.
Short drive day, but lots of things to do today on the to-do list.
It's really nice to just jack up the front stabilizer and just you're ready to go. So
that's a nice thing about boondocking.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
I guess. I want to walk. Can we walk today? Our legs were like this all day yesterday.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Nope, that's enough.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
5 minutes into the drive, Mike goes, do you have my phone? I'm like, nope. Tried calling it, no ring. So hopefully it's in the camper.
Hey, it was in the bedroom.
Love of my life. I love this man. Love of my life. What did I ask you before I put the slide in?
Need anything out of the bedroom?
And what did I list off?
Probably my phone.
Phone, watch, clothes, anything plugged in. Oh well, I'm glad you found it.
A classic cliche, we're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Alright, so we made it to the Harvest Host. We're just outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. It's a museum. We're excited to check it out. Small hiccup. The museum's only open from 2 to 5 p.m. right now just because of limited hours, everything going on. We'd really like to do a tour. They're working with us to try to get a tour of it. But I still have to get compliance stuff done, and the hours for the places that we need to go for that are very limited as well. So we're trying to unhitch real quick, get everything set up real quick, and then figure out what we can and can't do today and go from there.
The Syracuse Museum worked out perfectly for us. because it was close to Salt Lake. It has easy access to the parking lot. The museum itself is really nice. First off, it's free. We did donate a little bit of money because they're our Harvest Host location and they're really well organized, but it is free if you don't want to pay anything. The main building has artifacts from World Wars as well as local history as well. It was really interesting. The people there gave us a full tour. One of the volunteers walked us around and showed us all the artifacts and gave us some of the local history as well. There's also a second building that has farming equipment and has some history about agriculture in the local area. We probably spent about an hour in there. You could definitely spend more, but it was really nice to have somebody actually walk us around and show us all the stuff. They also let Callie in, which was amazing because it was so warm outside that we weren't sure we wanted to leave her in the camper. You ready?
Does it smell like weird pumpkin?
Okay.
All right.
Fuel. We checked the lights. Everything's up.
Okay. We did the elaborate hand gesture that after 3 years, apparently now we both know what they mean.
Yeah. That's all it, that's all it took.
3 years.
Communication is good.
All right. So if you're wondering why I'm so excited this morning, it's because today marks the day where the rest of the trip is going to be awesome.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. I got my TV test done this morning. We slept in a parking lot for 4 nights in a row. Different parking lots, but parking lots.
Yeah, I'm sick of parking lots.
And tonight we're not going to. It's only 68 degrees outside, which is about 30 degrees less than it has been the past 3 days.
It was so hot last night. We were just like laying in bed sweating.
Laying in bed. I laid in bed. He slept on the couch last night, which we've never done in owning the camper. We've never slept in separate rooms. But he's like, it's 5 degrees cooler in here.
It was too. I opened up the window in there, even though it was like half raining half the night, and I had to wake up like 3 or 4 times to close the vents because it was raining, and then it stopped raining, so I'd open them back up. It was just not the best night.
Not the best night.
So tonight's going to be a better night.
See?
We're hoping to go to this campground. But I don't know if they're gonna have space, so.
Fire Canyon Campground, Wyoming. We spent last night at the museum here in Syracuse, Utah. Thank you to the Harvest hosts here. Honestly, it was very convenient for us to get to the things we needed to do today. They're super nice. And honestly, the parking lot, I'm joking about sleeping in parking lots, that's on us. But it's a nice flat parking lot, and you feel very safe because there's a police station next door and a nice park with a huge splash pad right behind us.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, so I know Mike talked a little bit about it earlier, but I don't want people to think this is a bad Harvest host. We just picked a bad night to be here, and it was way too hot.
Too hot. So
to boondock.
I think the low tonight's in the 50s. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
It rained today, which most people would think is a bad thing, but I haven't seen rain in 3 months, and spring is my favorite season. I love rain. I love just like the feeling of fresh new things and growth, and today's the day, folks. It's gonna be a good day.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's do this.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run.
You know how much I ate yesterday?
Yes.
You know what we're not gonna hear today?
What? All right.